This week, Arizona has the weather, facilities, junior tours, college programs, and year-round competition to build elite golfers. But even here, true PGA Tour and LPGA Tour winners are shockingly rare. This week, we break down the brutal funnel from junior standout to professional winner and why talent is only the cover charge. Partner discover the best of Scottsdale before everyone else. Does ever wonder where locals actually eat, shop, and hang out? Scottsdale Scoop is your free weekly insider guide to everything worth checking out in Scottsdale: new restaurant openings, hidden gems, weekend events, and the local businesses that make our city special. No fluff, no ads disguised as articles, just honest recommendations delivered like you're getting the scoop from your best friend who always knows the coolest spots first. Join 12,000 plus Scottsdale residents who never miss what's happening in their city. Join member story. The Arizona golf dream is real. The odds are not. Every serious junior golfer has the same dream at some point. They shoot their first under par round. They win a local event. They beat the kid everyone said was the guy. They get a text from a college coach. They start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, this thing could go all the way. And in Arizona, that dream feels more believable than most places. We have year-round golf, elite junior tours, college programs with national championship history, private clubs with serious development cultures, public courses that can beat you up, and enough launch monitors, putting studios, fitness coaches, and speed sticks to make a 14-year-old feel like they are already halfway to a tour card. But here is the part nobody likes to say out loud. The pipeline is not a pipeline, it is a funnel. And by the time you reach the very top of professional golf, that funnel has squeezed out almost everyone. That is not meant to crush the dream. It is meant to explain the dream properly, because golf does a strange thing to talented players. It gives them enough success early to make the highest level feel close, even when it is still miles away. The best junior in your city is usually great. The best junior in your state is usually really great. The best college player on a good team is usually absurdly good. But the PGA Tour and LPGA Tour are not filled with good players. They are filled with people who were the best players everywhere they went, and then had to start over in a world where everyone else was also the best player everywhere they went. That is the first lesson. At the highest level, talent is not the separator. Talent is the cover charge. The real separator is whether your game travels. Can it travel from junior golf to college golf? Can it travel from a comfortable home course to a windy college event where 72 feels like 67? Can it travel to Q school when one bad 9 holes can change your entire year? Can it travel to mini tour events where the winner makes money and 38th place makes a gas receipt? Can it travel to the Corn Ferry Tour or Epson Tour when every week feels like a job interview with a scorecard? And if it finally reaches the PGA Tour or LPGA Tour, can it travel when the cameras show up, the courses get harder, the pins get tighter, the rough gets thicker, the greens get faster, and your bad decisions suddenly cost more than a lost Nassau at Papago? That is the gap. Arizona is a perfect case study because it does almost everything right from a golf development standpoint. If you are a serious player here, you can compete all year. You can play desert golf, parkland golf, overseeded golf, firm golf, altitude golf, windy golf, and why is this par 3 playing 217 over water in July? Golf. Arizona builds tough players because Arizona golf does not hand out many soft tests. The state has produced and developed real names: Phil Mickelson, Billy Mayfair, Pat Perez, Shea Reevy, Michael Thompson, Cheyenne Woods, Sarah Schmelzel, Lindsay Weaver Wright, Dana Finkelstein, Hannah O'Sullivan, Preston Summerhays, Grace Summerhays, Ashley Men, and plenty more players who dominated junior golf, starred in college, reached professional golf, or built serious competitive resumes. That list proves Arizona has the ingredients. But when you filter the conversation down to PGA Tour and LPGA Tour winners from Arizona over the last 20 years, the room gets quiet fast. Using a strict Arizona native definition, the men's list is short: Pat Perez and Michael Thompson. Perez, born in Phoenix, built one of the most recognizable golf careers in Arizona's modern era. He was never the country club robot prototype, which honestly made him more interesting. He played with fire, edge, and personality, and he won 3 times on the PGA Tour. That is not just a good career, that is a career most elite juniors would sign for in permanent marker before they even knew what taxes were. Michael Thompson, born in Tucson, tells the story from another angle. He was an Arizona high school standout, played major college golf, reached the PGA Tour, and became a 2-time winner. That resume is incredible, but it also proves the point. Even for someone that good, the climb took years of development, patience, belief, and survival. If we widen the definition to Arizona developed, then Shea Reevy belongs in the conversation. He grew up through Arizona golf, went to Dobson High School in Mesa, played at Arizona State, and became a 3-time PGA Tour winner. Phil Mickelson also becomes part of the broader Arizona story through Arizona State, where he built one of the greatest college golf resumes ever before becoming one of the most accomplished players of the modern era. But that distinction matters. Arizona can claim influence, Arizona can claim development, Arizona can claim college greatness, but true native tour winners over the last 2 decades, that group is tiny. On the women's side, the story might be even more revealing. Arizona has produced elite female players. Cheyenne Woods was born in Phoenix, starred at Xavier Prep, won at Wake Forest, and reached the LPGA. Sarah Schmelzel, also from Phoenix, built a serious junior and college resume, became an LPGA player, and represented the United States in the Solheim Cup. Those are not almost careers, those are elite golf lives. But in the last 20 years, Arizona has not produced a clear Arizona-born LPGA Tour winner. That is not an insult, it is the entire point. You can be one of the best junior golfers in Arizona. You can play major college golf. You can reach the LPGA. You can represent your country. And you can still be chasing that first win. That is how hard this game is. The uncomfortable truth is that junior and college success are not guarantees. They are receipts. They prove you have been good enough so far. They do not promise what comes next. Here is what the funnel really looks like. High school standout, college recruit, college contributor, college winner, all-American level player, elite amateur, professional status, mini tour survival, Korn Ferry Tour or Epson Tour access, PGA Tour or LPGA Tour status, winner. Every step removes great players, not average players, great players. That is what most golf fans miss. The players who do not make it are not failures. Many of them were state champions, college stars, USGA qualifiers, club legends, and the best player everyone in their circle had ever seen. Then they ran into the next room. And everyone in that room had the same resume. At the highest level, the game changes. The question is no longer, are you talented? The question becomes, can you be durable? Can your body handle the travel? Can your mind handle missed cuts? Can your bank account handle development years? Can your family handle the uncertainty? Can your swing hold up when you have not slept well? Your flight was delayed, your warm-up felt terrible, and you need a birdie on the last 2 holes to keep your season alive. That is professional golf, not the highlight reel, the survival test. And from a player development standpoint, that should change how we talk to juniors and parents. The goal should not be to chase rankings at all costs. The goal should be to build adaptable players, players who can score without their best swing, players who can fly it in the wind, players who can hit boring shots under pressure, players who can recover from doubles, players who can practice with purpose, players who can separate identity from score. The kid who only knows how to dominate when everything is comfortable is not being prepared for professional golf. They are being prepared for Instagram golf. Different sport. Arizona should be proud of its golf ecosystem, but we should also be honest about the climb. This state gives players a real chance. It gives them weather, competition, facilities, coaching, tournaments, and college exposure. But even here, in one of the best golf states in America, tour winners are rare. Not rare like a good tee time in Scottsdale in February. Rare, like everything has to line up: talent, timing, health, money, belief, support, coaching, opportunity, and a little bit of golf chaos deciding not to punch you in the face that week. So the next time an Arizona junior signs with a college program, wins a state title, qualifies for a USGA event, makes a college lineup, earns professional status, or on Monday qualifies into something bigger, we should celebrate it more than we do, because they are not simply moving up a ladder, they are surviving the funnel. And in golf, surviving the funnel might be one of the hardest things in sports. Need to know style. For years, golf's dress code was pretty simple. Wear a collared shirt and don't overthink it. But somewhere along the way, the definition of collared shirt started to expand. Knit polos showed up. Shop gear. Right now on the PGA Tour, one of the hottest pieces of gear is the Titleist Pro V1 golf ball. They are riding a 9-week hot streak of winners using the ball that started at the RBC Heritage. Shop trending in the no news. The US Open pool results are in. Congrats to Frank Scriven on the win. Next up, the Open pool. Same chaos, new leaderboard. Join Events Upper Deck. Golf at Chase Field is coming back for 2 days only, July 24th, July 25th. Book. Gift Create Wellness sent me 100 codes for whoever wants to try them. Use Create Wellness OVP4 at checkout, 20% off. Expires June 20th. Enter.